Alright, here's another video for you guys. As requested on the forum, somebody wanted to see the Buick Roadmaster control here. I wanted to see it lit up and working. Let me get it fired up. Just did the originally had my double din. I installed it down here, had the Roadmaster control up here in the typical location. What I'd found is that viewing angle of this really wasn't all that great. I had to tilt the screen quite a bit to get it to work, or to be able to view it anyway. Especially with having a backup cam. You know, to be able to see that at the best angle is right there, so it's okay. See, this is the vehicle dynamics page. It's available on the map. You know, G meter, miles an hour, compass system. Let me get this. You can go to regular map view and have just a regular driver's view. You can bring up rear view camera and then have the directions on the side there. And yeah, it's a pretty cool unit. 60 gig hard drive inside, so it records all the music as you're playing a video or a CD. It records everything into its hard drive, and then, you know, there you go. Roadmaster controls, you know, temp, up and down, etc., etc. Put it in auto mode. You know, it heats and cools to that temperature there. You know, based on a temperature setting, it'll turn the fan high or low. The only portion that doesn't work from the factory, the way that they had that was it used to, if you have a load of a Buick Roadmaster in your PCM, because this is attached to the DLC down here, it's attached to it to tell when the engine is at, you know, temperature, so then it'll turn the heat on. That function doesn't work, and it doesn't really give you any diagnostic codes besides if there's anything wrong with this. Installation is pretty straightforward. Obviously I had to mount this, and I made up a wiring harness and all that nonsense, and within that period there, what I did is, you know, you have to change out behind the glove box here. I had to modify the glove box. This here used to come back to about here, hence why there's no stop there anymore, because it used to hit the there's a vacuum control module that you have to put in, and then the mixing valve is electric and all that other fun stuff. But, you know, rear defroster, and then, you know, this is typical defrost. See how it automatically goes up and cools to that right temperature. Right now it's just on vent. You got middle, blend, and floor. So yeah, there you have it. With the double din install, you know, I have a Monty steering wheel, so, you know, all the volume controls work fine. You know, it comes up and down. You know, you got seek, source control, which I don't have an external antenna up right now, but that's not a huge big deal. So there you have it. 94 Chevy Caprice, this double din installation. I did make this. This is all steel, so I'd like to see somebody try and steal that sucker. But it's all fabbed up out of 60,000 steel. I'm still working on the lower dash portion. I have to mold it into my new center console here. With a 6-speed installation, I found this Taurus Show console works awesome. You know, it bolts right in. Well, not really bolt right in, but it almost fits with minimal trimming, and the shifter hole is in the right spot. So there you have it. Have a good one.